Hey guys, welcome back to Jurassic Unicast. It's James. In this video, it was all about just basically my thoughts on the movie Primitive War. I finally got round to watching it. I think when it first came out overseas, I was really excited about it after watching the trailer. You can find my trailer reaction to it on this channel. And it just took forever to be released over here in the UK. But eventually, finally, I've seen it in the year 2026. A bit too late. But I really enjoyed it for what it is. It reminded me of Jurassic World Rebirth to a certain extent, mixed with the 2008 game Turok from the Xbox 360, where you got the military side of it, where they go in, they do this little operation where they have to find this, they get sent into this part of Vietnam where it's classified, and the soldiers are all gone missing and they don't know why, and there's a bit of an undergoing sort of mystery behind it, and they get sent to this part of Vietnam where all this stuff's going down. I mean, it's quite a far-fetched story to the point where the Russians have got this technically advanced thing that allows this portal to open up, a bit like Terra Nova. Remember that show, Terra Nova, from 2012, I think it was? It got cancelled, which I was actually quite gutted about. I really enjoyed Terra Nova. But I think that would have been pretty cool if that would have carried on. But they did. But then I don't think we would have got Jurassic World if that would have been the case, because I think Steven Spielberg worked on that, if I remember rightly. So then that enabled him to have a new project, which enabled him to then produce Jurassic World, which is, yeah, blah, 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 blah. So I think the cancellation of that helped helped Jurassic World get made. But we've gone off tangent already. Yeah, no, it felt a bit like Terra Nova crossed with Jurassic World Rebirth and Turok. Really fun idea. Simple, really, and like it just shows you that guns and dinosaurs do work. And if you put it in a setting where the soldiers are always, actually, I'll tell you where's another film it reminded me of: Predator, the 1980s one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the very first Predator film, where they're all vulnerable. Every single person, all the stakes are high. You don't know who's going to die, who's going to survive in this. There's no hero in this movie. So you kind of, every single time they come across anything, like any one of them could die at any point, and it was really good to have it. It was quite refreshing, actually, not kind of having been able to predict what was going to happen. The kills on this were brutal, and like you see the raptors pounce and they're getting their sickle and they're scraping and digging guts out on these people, and it's brilliant. I mean, it's what I've wanted to see in a Jurassic film forever, and I understand you're not going to go to that level of detail in a Jurassic movie purely because it's aimed at a family audience rather than a mature audience. However, the details were great. The designs of the creatures were really good. It just shows you that like feathered dinosaurs do work if they're shot in like a in a fearing way. You know, like the anticipation of like, where are they? The atmosphere, the music, the soundtrack can really help, or the lack of soundtrack can really add to the ambience, the fear of like where these creatures are, and one of them getting taken out from like nowhere, and you're like, where are they? Like the guys were like searching around, thinking, where are these creatures getting them from? Like, it reminded me of like the Lost World and the raptors in the long grass scene, kind of really well done. Some of the visual effects obviously at a very low budget. I think it was under £2 million or $2 million this film was made. So if you look at it in that respect, it was done amazingly well. The there were some shots that were a bit cack. I'm not going to lie, they were pretty cack. It's like the river scene. When you had all the herbivores along the river, you couldn't really see them, the reflections on their bodies very well, and it looked like they were rendered on top. Like, it didn't look very well integrated into the ecosystem, if you know what I mean. But then there were some really cool shots at night where the raptors were hunting them in the forest, and the T-Rex storming the camp I thought was excellent. Some of the death scenes in this, it was brilliant. It was like Jurassic World Evolution, is what it was like chomping, people getting swallowed, bitten in half. It was everything I want from a dinosaur film, basically. Really, really well done. There was a scene at the end, spoiler alert, where there just seems to be what felt like World War Z version of raptors just coming out from everywhere. There must have been 500 of them, and I thought that was a bit overkill. And these guys, these soldiers, never run out of ammo. It's like their guns are like a laser gun that just resets itself. They're like, and it just never. No one ever runs out of ammo, like a computer game. And but it's fun. I mean, it is what it is. Like, that was a bit. I thought that was a bit too over the top, and then they managed to escape on the helicopters right at the end to get away. So I heard there's another one coming soon, which sounds quite cool. I'm looking forward to seeing it, because the story never really gets wrapped up. You find out what happens with this Russian person that's in charge, and they try and blow the facility up and stuff to stop the portal from coming through. But obviously these creatures are already in the ecosystem now. So I guess it's going back and trying to wipe them all out. But definitely looking forward to the second movie if they get around to making it. This one's probably made its money back, actually, because I don't know a single person that's seen this film that's a Jurassic fan, anyway, or a dinosaur fan, actually, that's seen this and not loved it. It's exactly what we needed after the controversial Jurassic World Rebirth. I really enjoyed Rebirth. It had to have a few viewings for me to really appreciate the movie, though. The first time I saw Jurassic World Rebirth, I was a little bit, I guess, underwhelmed is what I would say. Probably not disappointed, just underwhelmed, because there was a few creatures in it which I think they should have replaced with actual dinosaurs that we know, rather than go for the hybrid route again, or the mutated route. But I find that movie gets better with every viewing, really. But this one, I think it has the luxury of having no expectation. And if you have no expectation going into a dinosaur movie with guns, I feel like you're just going to come out having a good time, really. So yeah. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Primitive War. Please tell me what yours are. I'd love to hear in the comments down below. And if you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the notification bell for our next video. We'll probably go live soon on the Isle, probably either this week or next week. Maybe Jurassic World Evolution 2 as well, and Evolution 3 as well. Anyway, only one thing left to say. Life will find a way. Bye bye.